Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Xavier Johnson, and welcome to Be Kind Rewind, where now we're going to review the two shows, Be Kind Rewind and Do Something Interesting. I'm joined by the cast and crew of both shows, and we're going to sit here and talk about some of our favorite parts of the semester and some of our favorite moments in episodes. So, what's up, you guys?
Hey, Xavier.
End of the semester, the morning of last Friday, you know. I'm pretty excited about the end of the semester, but I won't see you guys for about 4 weeks, so it's going to be sad.
I'll miss you too.
Yes. So, to kick off the show, we're going to start with Kyle, because Kyle is the closest. And so, Kyle, what was one of your favorite parts of the semester?
There was so many, Xavier, but I think my favorite had to be Willie, when Willie came out of the lightning and took us all away and then screamed, "The Turtles!" It really just... It changed me as a person.
It changed you as a person. It changed your whole mind, body, and spirit.
It did. It really did.
So, surprise you guys, we actually have each of you guys' clips from your favorite moments.
I didn't expect it.
So, we're going to take a look at Kyle's clip now.
Oh my gosh. I'm embarrassed. Unbelievable.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Be Kind Rewind. I'm your host, Willie Pierce, and today I get to review for you the Phase 4 Marvel movie, The Eternals!
Classic. Absolutely classic.
That was one of the most. Drew always said when we walked in here early at 9 a.m. on Friday mornings, getting us up at 9 a.m. at Friday mornings is extremely hard. I'm going to tell you that now. He said as the weeks progressed, he liked our creativity, and that was by far one of the most creative things I've seen on both shows all semester. So that was pretty cool. I know it took us probably about 15 times to get it together and get it right, to get the timing right. But Kyle, one thing that you learned semester that you'll take away from the program?
Always have a plan B, because plan A most of the time ain't happening.
We definitely learned that. Always have a plan B, C, D,
D,
and sometimes E, because that's how it works. Willie, why did you want to do the Eternals for that? What was your idea for that anyway?
Well, I'm a huge comic book guy. I love the MCU, what it's evolved to, over the last 10 plus years. So I was excited to review that movie and just kind of, express my passion about the Marvel and the comic books and everything coming together. So, yeah. I really enjoyed that. And that was awesome. My mom loved the lightning. She loved the intro. She thought it was awesome. So
something amazing about watching, having our parents watch and come home and you're like, oh my God, you did this. But to us, at this point, we're just like, oh, whatever. Yeah. But what was one of your favorite parts of the semester?
So I enjoyed all the shows that we did. I learned so much. I enjoyed particularly the live performances. So like this one, I believe you have a clip of one of the artists who performed a rap. So I thought it was awesome,
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at Do Something Interesting's Nine Fingers performance.
Yeah.
I just sneeze.
Yeah. 55 G's in a Pyrex jars, my last 55, so you know I gotta jump. Run it up again, I done ran it up once. Sold all them bust down right before lunch. Now I'm in the hood, rolling up, playing tongue. Waiting on a phone call to put it in the trunk. MTV, but I ain't into getting punk. Make this move here, it'll be a slam dunk. 55 grams in a Pyrex jars, my last 55, so you know I gotta jump.
That was good.
We had so many people and if anybody remembers this day, that day, so much was going on. We literally called him about 30 minutes before we went live, and he showed up and did an amazing performance, which was great.
Yeah, thank you, Nine.
So, special thank you to Nine Fingers for doing that for us, and just pulling through, coming to help us in a dire time of need. So, Willie, one thing you're going to take from this semester?
I think the biggest takeaway for me, this is so new to me, was the planning, preparing. I think that's the biggest part of what you see on screen. What we're doing even now today is the planning, the prep, and everything like that. So that's what I'm taking away.
Yeah.
From this semester and from this class. So, yeah.
That's a good thing to take away. Always be prepared. Always have a plan. All right, you guys. We'll be.
He can handle it.
All right, welcome back, you guys, to do Be Kind Rewind, and we're gonna shoot it across the room over there to Juan, because for Nine Fingers, as we did before we went to break, we saw a little bit of that performance. Juan actually, interviewed him for that. So what was that like, Juan?
It was awesome. I really like being in front of cameras, and interviewing and talking. I talk a lot, At my job, I do. Yeah, probably not here, but at my job, I have to do it a lot. But it was good. You get to know about what they do and why they do it.
Yeah. So what was one of your favorite parts of the semester?
My favorite part was watching Kyle roll in a penguin costume and sing a Christmas song.
All right, so let's take a look at that now.
I'm dreaming of
Get it out.
a
No one wants it.
Christmas
He was.
just like the ones I used to know,
How did you like?
where the treetop.
What a guy.
Kyle.
We saw a lot of Kyle this semester. He hosted, I believe, twice. He was talent one time. Juan, you were talent one time. It was that was really interesting, because at first Kyle was supposed to, just come up and sing, and that was it. But then Allison decided, she was like, "Hey, I have a penguin costume. Let's do that."
That's what I get for procrastinating for once in my life, cleaning out my car worked in our favor.
You know what? It works. I mean, it worked out in our favor.
But now my whole family has seen that, and it's not good. Thanksgiving was bad. I got there, and it was just, "Hey, penguin boy, sing us a tune."
Yeah, I want you to sing for. You know what? You're gonna be a penguin again, Allison. Bring back the penguin costume.
He died.
I will.
He's gonna perform for Christmas. We're gonna have a Christmas concert.
It'll be hanging up at random places around the school that I know are on Kyle's route. He's never gonna live it down.
He's never gonna live it. You're never gonna live that one down.
Flashback.
So that show was hosted by Jake. Jake, what was one of your favorite points of the semester?
My favorite part was in that show when I interviewed Kyle and he was a penguin.
So, interviewing a penguin is interesting. So let's take a look at that now.
Can't be easy.
I sing it really high, and that really brings the crowd together, because it hits them hard, because it's like Christmas, 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 sad, really sad.
Right.
And that's usually the song where I try to fly out of the stadium. I can never do it, because flippers,
Yeah.
not wings. Not wings.
I got you. Well, thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
You know what? And during that episode, I don't know about anybody else. Back me up on this. But I was on the jib arm for that one, because we learned so much in the program. I had to turn around and look. I think I was looking at Isaac, and I was like, nope, don't look at Isaac, because Isaac was laughing. Everybody was just in here dying laughing.
Willie was in the fetal position.
Willie was over there on the other side of the room in fetal position, trying not to laugh, because you said, "Don't laugh. It's gonna be funny, but we can laugh afterwards."
During that interview, I would keep looking over at Willie, and a few times you could see me chuckle. Every time I chuckle is because I looked down at Willie, and he was sitting there shaking, staring at the ground.
We have some pretty fun times here, even though it's for class. I've never laughed so much in a class. So.
It's fun.
All right, you guys, we'll be back in 30 seconds to review some more of Do Something Interesting and Be Kind Rewind.
Whether you learn best in an online environment or you prefer a face-to-face experience, Nash Community College offers both to meet your educational goals. If you're looking to enhance your skills or need a new calling, NCC provides short-term training opportunities that lead to new careers. You can schedule a campus tour or request information directly at nashcc.edu/info. Enroll today and get your future started.
Welcome back to Be Kind Rewind and Do Something Interesting. I'm going to say reunion show, because, all of us are here and we're talking and we're chatting. So, Allison, outside of the penguin costume that you miraculously made appear, what was one of your favorite points of the semester?
One of my favorite points of the semester was when I got booed on camera. It was actually really funny because I wasn't expecting it to actually happen. Because like with the penguin costume, I said it as a joke. And I also didn't think anyone heard me. Because I said it, there was really no reaction. So I get up, I do my Jerry Seinfeld bit, which also started as a stupid joke. And all of a sudden, everyone is aggressively booing me, and it is one of the funniest things. And yes, while it is a little weird to be like, this is one of my favorite moments when I was on camera and hosting, but it's not even the fact that it was me, it's the fact that everyone just decided we're going to spontaneously boo her that just is absolutely hilarious.
Well, I mean, we're going to look at your Jerry Seinfeld, you know.
It's amazing. Try not to cry.
We're going to try not to, boo you again. We're going to boo Allison out.
I'm trying, so I got to turn over here. Let's see if you can guess who it is. Hey guys, it's Jerry Seinfeld. Did you guess Jerry Seinfeld? Listen. All I hear is roaring applause. Thank you, random man in the corner. Now, but after the break, I will bring out Isaac to be playing the piano, and I won't do any more impressions. I'm sorry.
Thank God.
Kyle said earlier, always have a plan B. Isaac, what's the plan B? Thank you, Isaac. So much for, coming through for us in the end. And so, Allison, that was your favorite point. So what was something that you learned this semester that you'll take away?
Something that I learned is to kind of not focus on, while it is great to have a plan and to stick to the plan and be like, okay, this is how everything is going to go, it is also nice to have moments where things aren't always scripted, to just kind of have moments where the personalities of everyone and the personality of the show can kind of live and breathe, and you give it space to breathe. Because the first time that, even from when I directed or anything, I didn't give it a chance to breathe, and then I didn't give myself a chance to breathe, and then the second time I did it, I was like, oh, I'm going to let the show breathe and everything, and it was a much more enjoyable experience. So that's something I'll take away from this.
All right. I know Allison, she directed the first episode and the last episode of Do Something Interesting, and watching Allison kind of direct is something that is kind of not
Spiritual.
crazy, but it's pretty interesting.
Spiritual.
Because Allison's like, okay, this has to be this way, and this has to be, and you've grown so much since the first episode. So it's great. We've all grown and done amazing things over the course of the semester. I know so many of the projects. Like I said, Drew said creativity. Our creativity on each show has grown a little bit more, which is great because the more free we feel, the more creative we are. So, speaking of being creative, Rodney, first inaugural host of Do Something Interesting.
Yeah.
What was one of your favorite points in the semester?
Having the guest star of that show. Her name's Maggie. She played a song she made called Pink Lemonade. I feel like that was a good song.
I think we all enjoyed
Yeah, she was talented.
She was very good.
She was really good.
Good first talent.
She was really good first talent.
Yeah,
So let's take a look at that performance now.
Pink lemonade, it's summer, it's sunset. Fireworks, it's the 4th of July. The lightning bugs, they're out to play. Over in the field, everything's fine.
All right. I think after listening to that song, I can honestly say me, myself, and I was left and kind of was singing that song.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was really catchy.
She's only 16 years old, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Amazing talent.
I'm so happy that she came out and so proud of her because
That was
I've
tough.
known her for years, and just to see her grow into this performer that she is, I'm so proud of her.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was blown away.
That's good. I mean, we've had so many amazing performances on Do Something Interesting, and each one has been definitely different. But I don't know. Working with you guys are the true talent.
Oh my God,
I appreciate it.
So
my glass is gonna turn red.
Nobody cries. Nobody cries today. We're not crying. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Rodney, what was one of your takeaways from the semester?
I really enjoyed it and getting to know y'all because y'all are different. Y'all all have different personalities, and just us being able to brainstorm and create something together is just different because it's more organic. So I enjoy getting to know y'all being a team.
Once we got to know each other, we got to, open up a little bit more. Like I said, open up that creativity. We weren't afraid to show our ideas. But I mean, we're gonna take a look at one of my favorite points of the semester, and it's kind of creepy. We've had so many different intros to the show, so we're gonna get a little bit spooky. I know it's not October.
I'll brace myself.
You'll brace yourself, Allison.
I'm prepared.
We'll be prepared. All right, let's take a look at one of my favorite moments from the semester. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I know from personally, like, that was pretty cool to shoot and edit and put together. Now, granted, I might have had a small aneurysm, a mini one, just a small one.
Are you all right?
It'll be fine. You know, we're at this point, and that was like 4 weeks ago, so we're good.
Yeah.
But just working on that really shows how far we as a class have come.
Definitely.
And we got to hold so many duties throughout this semester, whether it be director, editor, screenwriter, behind the cameras, and so much that we have learned during the BPT program here at Nash. We're going to start with Rodney, because I ended with Rodney. Rodney's going to be first this time.
All right.
What was one of your favorite positions to hold throughout the semester?
I ain't gonna lie, I like being the host and the director. I feel like being a director is different. I never did that before, but it's just like nice to see you're directing your team and you gotta have things a certain way. But being a host is definitely lit because I like being in front of the camera. So I would say between those two.
All right. I know between Jonte and I don't know who has more swag, you or Jonte.
Hey, my boy Jonte got that swag.
Or Kyle.
Kyle.
Kyle is one of the swag people of the crew.
The swaggiest.
Wow. Willie, what was one of your favorite positions?
I really enjoyed them all because they were so new to me. I think, not going to shock anybody, I like to talk. So
I never would have guessed.
Yeah, so hosting the show was really fun because I got to talk about something I'm passionate about. Other than that, I think Wirecast was pretty cool. I like to be able to control stuff, so that was awesome. I enjoyed it. Everything.
Everything. Allison, favorite position?
I really enjoyed being director. It's something that I enjoy doing. But I also really enjoyed running cameras, especially when it was specifically my job, because everything's the same every single time, and then also calling out cues is something that I'm used to, so it was like, oh, this is familiar, so I also really enjoyed that.
All right. Juan, favorite position? Even since you perform, you can say performer if you want to.
Well, the performance was all right. It could have been better, but I guess hosting would be what I would like doing. I really like doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
Jake?
I like the cameras.
And cameras. All right. Not Juan.
Me?
No.
Juan.
Kyle.
Yeah. You know Xavier. I really enjoyed the jib arm.
The jib arm?
I used to come to y'all's practices just so I could maybe work the jib arm and get the little crane going.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
All right. I guess I like hosting. I think we all. I like hosting, and it's kind of sort of, you can show your true personality, so you don't have as much stress to host. But if anybody doesn't have anything to say, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. All right, you guys. It has been so much fun hosting and directing and working cameras and things like that all semester, and all of us as a group wants to say thank you guys for sitting down and taking the time to watch us each and every week. Special thank you to Isaac, Naran, Drew, and Amanda for teaching us so much all this semester, and we greatly appreciate you guys. We wouldn't know what we know without you. And sometimes, like now, they're behind the camera and they're working cameras, they're working switchers and Wirecast. Thank you guys for allowing us to sit down all together and reflect on the semester and everything that you've taught us. But with so many great things, it must come to an end. It has been amazing sitting with you guys, talking with you guys, reviewing the semester. and doing so much so far. I can't wait to see what we all do next semester, whether it be hosting a show, just doing regular projects, or if you see us on the streets, just come up, wave, and say hi. we don't bite, we promise. But if you want to learn more about doing editing, producing, sitting where we are today, you can go to nashcc.edu and join the BPT program, or you can come on campus and visit the Advising Center to get started. BPT program covers everything in, broadcast technology and production that you all need to know to go into the real world. It's an amazing program taught by amazing instructors, and I would not choose to be anywhere else. So we're going to look at one final funny moment from the semester, and we're going to have a very special friend take us out. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Be Kind Rewind, and we'll see you next time.
Whoa! Did somebody say heartwarming story? More like bone-warming story. Oh, look, I'm a little girl named Maddie. Oh, look, I'm a housekeeper named Alex. And you know what? I'm dead. Woo!
Okay, well, that was weird. We'll be right back, I guess.